Hello everybody, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD. Welcome back to some more Dragalia Lost content. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new Knights of Glory Summon Showcase and whether you should summon or not. So I'm going to try making this video pretty quickly. I just want to quickly go over the units just very briefly and discuss whether I think you should summon or not. You know, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. So without further ado, first of all, I actually want to say, first of all, there's new Void Battles coming out, and what the heck is this little boar thing? Like, I've never seen this hideous creature in my life, but it should be fun to beat that up. And then also, Chapter 10 coming out reset tonight when this video goes up. Gonna be streaming this tomorrow morning. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, I'll update you guys on the Discord. If it's not tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming it on Friday morning. So I'll update you guys on the Discord. And then also, a daily free summon event for the Knights of Glory Summon Showcase. You'll summon 7 times for this right here. 7 times. So yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. Now then, let's actually begin discussing this. So first of all, you have to remember that there is actually the anniversary end of this month, September 27th. They might make a banner for that, which is very, very strong. So you might want to save onto your Wearmite for that. And there's a gala coming up end of this month. They might coincide together in only one banner, but they might split the anniversary and the gala into 2 separate banners. So you do want to save for that. So if you are thinking of summoning on the showcase, I recommend you wait at least until the last day before you do your summons. Now then, let's actually discuss the units themselves. So first of all, Leia from the Knights of Glory. I don't know if she's from the game, but she's from the worm print, the Flower and the Fray worm print. Leia and Emma, they're both from the Flower and the Fray worm print. So we're getting pretty much all the adventures that were on worm prints in the game. Still waiting for Fort though. No Forts. Waiting for my baby to get in the game. Anyways, my waifu. So this banner lasts a week, as I said earlier, which means after this banner is going to be a new banner, and we might have the light banner around then to, you know, get ready for High Zodiarch. So it might get a very strong light unit then. Who knows? We'll have to see. But again, Leia is a flame sword, a knight who served the kingdom of Alberia. She bears an intense hatred for fiends due to an event in her past and fights them with any means necessary. While she has a dignified presence, she also adores cute things, which is it's pretty funny. But anyways, she's a flame sword. Flame sword is a super saturated pool. There's so many great flame swords. There's so many great flame units anyway. So if you have already good enough flame team to where you can clear Wind Mercurial Gauntlet, you don't need her at all. As for flame swords, she will probably be better than Naveed, Carl, and Yuden, but I don't think she'll be better than Marth. I think Marth will still be better than Leia, but Leia does have a few good things going for her. I'm not going to read her 2 skills, but I'm just going to quickly go over them. Her first skill inflicts burn, which is very valuable now with the recent affliction changes and with the Burning Punisher worm prints. I believe it's called Elegant Escort. So that is very interesting how it inflicts burn. That could really work out. Her skill 2 is just like Fjord's skill 2, where the more damage she takes, the more damage it's going to do. However, as for her ability, she does not have Last Bravery like Fjorm does, which increases strength. So her skill 2 is going to hit like a wet noodle compared to Fjorm's skill 2, which is the reason Fjorm is able to solo Hybrid and Hola, you know, for Fjorm strategy. As for abilities, she has 4 strike buff, which is very good. You know, Albert and Xander also have that. Stun res, good for high Midgard Stormer. Striking haste is very, very bad, however. You have to remember she's a sword AI. Sword AI is terrible. I mean, she's not a sword AI, but she's a sword. The swords do not know how to... Oh my gosh. The AIs don't know how to sword properly. So you're going to have to control her and Mercurial Gauntlet if you're playing with Leia, because the AI lowers DPS a ton when it uses the swords, because again, it does not do the optimal combo. You need to force strike every 2 or 3 hits, which the AI does not do. So if you need to control Leia, and again, if you're using your flame team, you don't want to have a flame sword and a flame blade on the same team, because the flame blade is going to force strike to the opposite side of Roy and miss out on any boost for DPS or whatnot. And the flame sword, and of course, blades don't have optimal DPS when they're being controlled by AI. And of course, same exact thing for swords, they don't have optimal DPS. So that is also a bad thing about her as well. Again, her kit doesn't really synergize too well. Striking haste is just terrible. She wants to force strike a lot, but her skills take a long time to, you know, their animations. Unless they have a good SP cost, she's not going to be tier 1. That's why I'm saying Marth is going to be better. Her skill 2, again, she wants to take damage for that skill 2, but she doesn't really want to take damage, because again, Mercurial Gauntlet, you don't want to take damage, and Dragon Runs, you don't really want to take too much damage either. There are a couple, you know, HMS has a couple unavoidable attacks where you can use those. 4 strike buff or ability is actually pretty solid though, but again, her kit does not synergize very well. That's the main issue. Her kit does not synergize very well. As for Wormpa recommendations, I do recommend, of course, Elegant Escort, because she does inflict burn. But even for the units that inflict burn, I think Reina will be better than that, or better than her in that regard. So Elegant Escort for inflicting burn. You know, if you want just raw skill damage, you can go for the Shining Overlord or Resounding Rendition. But of course, Resounding Rendition, she wants to take damage for her skill too. So again, even there, kind of doesn't synergize well. You can also buffer 4 strikes with whatever print you want. So that's my thoughts on Leia. I don't think Leia is going to be tier 1. I do think Marth will remain better than her. Next up, Apollo, our new flame dragon. His design looks really solid. Apollo is, I believe, is a Greek god or something. The flames of creation light the path to glory. What did Leia say? Leia said, I shall not stand for fiends who would threaten the peace. Sounds like a typical knight. Apollo, a dragon who favors honorable combat, and the guardian of Apollonia? Okay, sure. Daily skirmishes are held in that city as fighters seeking honor and glory struggle to cultivate their skill and discipline through friendly competition. How is any of that friendly? Okay, whatever. Anyways, the skill Arrow of Glory is just like Cerberus' skill, inflicts burn, reduces defense. That's going to be a great skill to have. He has Flame Strength plus 50% and Flame Burning Punisher plus 20%. Just like Pazuzu, but basically for flame. So, of course, Pazuzu's Poisoning Punisher. This is Burning Punisher. So, he's going to be good. He's going to compete with Konosuke actually for DPS, just like Pazuzu competes with Vayu for DPS. So he's actually going to be a very, very solid dragon. If you're missing Konosuke, if you don't have Cerberus Max and Binded, you might want to pull for him. But again, Anniversary Gala coming up really, really soon. So all I have to say about Apollo is he's going to be a great dragon to have. But again, if you have Max and Binded, Konosuke, Cerberus, etc., you don't need Apollo at all. Because again, he's just going to compete. He may not be better. He's only going to be better for certain teams. And yeah, again, there's a lot of great flame adventurers. So do be careful. If you can already do Wind Mercurial Golem, you don't need either of these two. And then again, we do have a 4-star unit with Emma. Emma is also in the Flower and the Flare worm print, and she actually looks to be very good. She looks to be like the actual prize on this banner, just like Noelle was the real prize of the last banner. And I do think this banner is much worse than the last banner. I just want to get that out of the way. So Emma, Skill 1 buffs, which is very good, just like Noelle. Her Skill 2 is a defense buff, however, rather than attack buff, which kind of sucks. It might lower her DPS, but again, you could run her with double buff shenanigan teams or with a Ramona, and she's going to really help out that DPS for her. So overall, I do think Emma's going to be pretty solid. I don't think she's going to be nearly as good as Noelle because, again, Noelle had an offensive Skill 2, which contributed to a lot of DPS, whereas, a defensive buff Skill 2 really won't help out too much unless you're running Ramona. And even if you're running Ramona, she's not going to contribute that much extra DPS since, the buff is already there. But I do think Emma will be solid. She's probably going to be the real prize in the banner. Again, she's a 4-star, so she's going to be super easy to pull. And yeah, that's basically all my thoughts on the banner. So should you pull on this banner? No, I don't think you should pull. This is really big bait for the anniversary. So please save your Wormite for the anniversary banners. If you do want to summon, wait until you get all your free summons out the way, and on the last day of the banner, make an educated decision whether you should summon or not once you have information on the next banners. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And until next time, have a nice trip.